Hi, welcome to episode 3 of time management. And you can see how you actually deserve an accolade. I deserve an accolade because not every eye and not every mind can actually decode and dissect a topic as well as this. Everything, every subject matter, everything that you see is very deep. It takes a broad mind, it takes a trained mind to see and dissect things and not just see things the way they are. If a normal person just wants to teach about time management, what is time management? Time management is this. How do you manage your time? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Things to know, blah, 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 and that. But me, I've brought out how many topics now under time management. So I deserve an accolade. That's by the way. Okay, so we'll be looking at time wasters under time management. Time wasters, just like the Yorubas will call it, àwọn nǹkan aláìlérè tí ń jẹ́ àkókò ẹni. Àwọn nǹkan aláìlérè tí ń jẹ́ àkókò ẹni. So they are things that are of no value that takes off our time. Now, most of the times we don't really know that they are of no value. And sometimes we really know that they are of no value, and we allow them to take off our time just the way, like that, even if we know. So there are things that actually take our time, even with our knowledge of the fact that they bring or they have no benefits. They have zero benefits. Let me give you an example. I think I've actually talked about this one on my status updates before on WhatsApp, but let me go again. Anger is not good. Anger is not good. Anger is good. It's a very good asset. And in fact, most of the things that you find, this thing is not good, it's not good to be this, it's not good to be that, they're actually very good. You are just the one that is not using it the correct way. Anger is a very good asset. But when you want to go and do that stuff that you want to do, you want to go and perform your task and do all of those things, you see, or maybe a conductor or somebody just steps on you, and then, hey, yes, you use 2 hours to fight with that person and ask the person, can't you see? Can't you open your eyes and see? 2 hours of your time gone. You fought, they beat you, they stained your clothes, they pressed knock on your head, sun flogged you, you were black, you sweated. Everything. I want to speak pidgin, please. Everything do you that day because you did not know how to use your anger in a correct way. See, I'm not saying that, people are crazy, right? Yeah. Even people, oh my God, people can be very, very crazy and unexpected and even unbelievable. But there are better ways to tackle stuff. Now, your anger is so precious. Don't waste your anger. And using your anger in the wrong direction, it will actually result into time wastage. For example, what would I have done in that case? See, if I really, really, really want to deal with that person, but most of the times I might just, if the person says sorry, I might just let the person go. If the person did not say sorry, I can either use my church mind and just let it go and clean my shoe and, and just continue going. Or, now listen to this. There was one man I worked for. Yeah, he did this before in my presence, and so I just knew that in this life I can never fight. I can never come and say, I want to fight you. Never. So what did he do? Somebody did something to him, and so he did not say anything. The person did not apologize. He just went to where Agberos are. He gave them 500 or maybe 1,000 naira, and then he pointed at the direction. He said, about in Norton, if you have finished beating him, use this one to buy something so that you can quench your thirst. And that's it. And that is it. He went on his own. So if you step on me and I want to go and do something, I will not waste my time now. I cannot waste my anger on you when I have money. No. Even if I don't have money, see, there are people that I can call today that they will beat you for free and tell me thank you for giving them a lab rat to test their fists on. Do not waste your time on irrelevant things. So I said anger is an asset, but the wrong use of it results into time wastage. Do you understand? Thinking is an asset, is a good thing, but the wrong use of thinking results into time wastage. You are thinking of nonsense. I don't want to mention, there's one nonsense that came to my mind now, but I don't want to mention that nonsense. Stop thinking of nonsense. Stop thinking about rubbish. Stop thinking you are oh my god, let me leave this subject matter. So the wrong use of stuffs makes stuff some important and some assets time wastage. So things can actually waste your time. And remember, as we've been building, I said you cannot waste time. It can only waste the time that has been allocated to you, which is in quotes and in brackets your life. They only waste your life. They don't waste time. Your life. So time wasters are things that take off your time and don't provide any real benefits or help, or even help reach your goal or help you become productive. It don't help you at all. They just take your life. 20 minutes gone, 2 hours gone, 3 hours gone, 5 hours gone. Why is it so funny now? It's funny now because when I was coming to this place, okay, by the way, I'm in Unilag, recording this audio now. Okay, so when I was coming here, I saw 2 grown women. They shouldn't be anything less than 40 years of age each, and they were fighting at the junction. They were both shop owners, and they fought to the extent that both of them tore their clothes. Everybody gathered. They was older because of both those 2 women. Guys, after I saw a woman trying to separate them, and this one of the fighters just carried Paco and hit on a separator's head. So everybody stayed far. And now, see, that woman thinks she wants to revenge. She wants to I will do it. See, you will waste time. You will actually not waste time. You will waste your life. You have wasted money because customers that are supposed to come, gone. Now that person that wants to come and separate you, do you know if it's your daughter or that means you are incurring debts. You are incurring hospital bill because you have hit her head now. She will have headache or maybe bleeding or something will shall happen. Your customers will start to fear you and they will not come. Customers that come and you are keeping them waiting and all of them. All of these things you are losing on many ends, not on both ends. Now you're losing on many ends because you think you just want to satisfy your ego. She made me angry, I must pour my anger on her. You're using anger wrongly. How can you use anger rightly or correctly? You can pour it into yourself. Now so many of you write, New Year resolution, read every day, read at least 3 books in 1 month, do this one, travel this, make 70 million naira in 2 weeks, do this one, do that one, do this one, do that, shoot content 5 times in a week, 70 times in an hour, 700 times in a day, and so on and so forth. We say a lot of things, but we don't do anything, and we don't see it as something to get angry about. Is it not something to get angry about? Get angry at yourself. Look at your level. Look at where you are. You have not I'm oh my god. See, even if you are advancing and even if you are growing, you are supposed to be growing way more than that. This is no pressure now. This is no pressure. I'm not pressurizing you or putting anything on you. Nah. So you see, please make use of these stuffs correctly. Make use of your anger correctly. Make use of it correctly. Put it in proper use. Now, I've actually touched some time wasters. That's incorrect use of some valuable stuffs. Incorrect use of your thoughts, incorrect use of your anger, incorrect use of your legs. You are supposed to, taking a stroll is actually good. It has health benefits and all of that. But when you use your leg to enter wahala, and you use your leg to go here and do this and even past the time that you're supposed to use and scroll, and you now start doing some other shenanigans and all of those things, you are making wrong use of the stroll stuff. So, do you understand? So, if you can actually recognize these time wasters, I cannot mention all, there's so much here that I wrote down. If you can recognize your time waster or your time wasters, you will defeat them very well, hands down. A wise man once said, know your enemy and know yourself, and you will never be defeated in any battle. If you can know your enemy, oh, this is my enemy, this is how they come, this is what they do, this is how they attack, and this is where they come from, and blah blah blah, and you know yourself, then you will never be defeated, because you know how when you know how they are going to come, you can counter attack, you can shoot them before they even start. Before they take 2 steps, shoot them, their head, most especially. CODM players can relate. Okay, so let me just give you a few time wasters. Number one, excessive social media time. Social media is good. Like I said, all of these things have great advantages and they are assets, because they've turned people to billionaires, millionaires, just name it. In fact, they've made the world a global village because of this social media. Because of social media now, you can talk to somebody in USA while you are in that small village in Nigeria, that dirty room, and you are posing to be something, and people are patronizing you, and you are here wretched, looking like a broom, looking like this, and you can pay to and even make money. Do you understand? There are a lot of people that you think, oh my God, this person is in billions, and you are entrusting, because you see all of those things. They branded themselves to be big, and they are actually very broke in real life. Because of that stuff, you actually like them and pay money, tell them to help you, pay them, buy their courses, buy their products, and they actually gain money because of social media. If they are to come to you face to face, you might have not given. You say, this one that is looking lean, this one you might have not even eaten, how will I give my money? Because of social media, we can now, do you see the benefit? We can now make money from anywhere in the world. You can now paint yourself as whatever you want to be. You can now brand yourself as whatever you want to be. You can now find your audience, and your audience will know you, like you, and trust you without even getting to meet you face to face. That's a benefit. But when you are using it wrongly, like excessively, you are just consuming. You are watching this one, you watch this one. You watch 7,000 reels a day. You watch this one. You say, oh my God, this is my office. There was one lie I used to tell myself. This lie. My mom will always say, you are always on your phone. Me too, I'll say, mommy, you too, you're always in your shop. I will now say, my phone is my office. And see, at the time, I just started, my graphic design business, brand online, I didn't even know, I was still looking for clients and all of those things. So, but most of the times, I was really not doing anything strategic. I was just online, watching people's this, watching reels, watching this one, watching that one, lying to myself that this is my own office, and I'm actually lying to myself, and I knew it, but I loved it anyways. See, even if you are not consuming and you are actually creating content, and see, excessive content creation will actually drain you. It will drain you. Too much of everything is not good. It will drain you. That's where you begin to have burnout, begin to have this and that, and your knowledge, you've used it up. Everything that your audience now knows. So everything you are saying now is more like a repetition that you need to actually go back. So excessive use of social media, consume, produce, in the middle, excessive use is bad, and it's a time waster. It is a time waster. Trust me, it's a time waster. Maybe because the way I'm saying time waster, it still sounds normal. Let me say it's a life waster. If you are using it too much, it wastes your life. Let me make it scary. So another thing is procrastination. I don't know, but I think I want to talk about procrastination on its own as an episode, and we'll go deep into it. So procrastination, you can actually you see, the thing about procrastination is anything you think about and anything you want to do, or anything you remember that, oh, I want to do this, so do it now. If you don't do it now, I fall victim of this same stuff, and I am still learning. Not like I'm a master of it. Oh my God, no. We are all learners, and I'm not even posing to be one guy that has no flow or has no spot or no. I'm learning, but I know about it. I've taken my time to study about it. I know it, so I am putting it to work as well. So it has eaten. See, the average Nigerian, procrastination has eaten deep into our bodies and into our souls. I remember, I don't know why I'm remembering this stuff now, but when I was very young, they know me. If I see every sentence I make, I must add after. So she now slapped me after, and I'll say that she should now come after, and I'll do. They will always make jest of me and say after. So after was like my thing, oh my God. So then I used to say I will do it after. So I will do it after. I don't even know who produced that word after. I don't use later, I use after. So procrastination ate deep, or has eaten deep into every average Nigerian. So, but the hack here is, if you know that you want to do something, do it now. You remember now? Do it now. And one guy said that if it's okay, so he said, if it's gonna take 5 minutes, do it now. But if it's gonna take more than 5 minutes, then do it in 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes, leave it alone, and then come back later and do it in 5 minutes until you finish it up. If it's gonna take 5 minutes, do it now. But if it's gonna take more than 5 minutes, then do it in 5 minutes, then leave the remainder for the next 5 minutes. Do you understand? So you can treat procrastination. See, if not, you will procrastinate. In fact, you can procrastinate your wedding day. That, don't worry, we'll do. Should be there. See, one of the encouragers of procrastination is the fact that, oh, Shebi, we still have time. Shebi, you have time. Shebi, okay, you don't have time. You know, okay, I've said it before, but let me just, chip it in again. Everybody that is in my community now, nobody is below 10 years. Nobody is below 10 years. Now, if you are listening to this podcast, it means that you must have been 10 years and above. You must have been 50. You will presently be 15 years, 17 years, 20 years, 23, 25, 60, 80. I don't know. I'm just calling numbers. I don't know if there's anybody that's 80 years on my but you don't have time again. You are just realizing now. The fact that you are realizing this thing now, it means that those times that has passed, Otilo, it's gone. It's gone. So you have to, there's no time again. Those times that have been wasted because you don't know. Because of that reason, anything that you remember now, do it now. There is no, we will do it later. There is nobody that is giving you an assurance of life. God forbid. But those people that have been shot, those people that were killed by stray bullet or killed by maybe an accident whatsoever, they also said they would have done something later. No, I'm not saying you will die, and I'm not saying you should do things now so that you will not die. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to infuse fear. You actually cannot die. None of my community member, you that you are listening to this, you just cannot die. It's that simple, right? You cannot die untimely. It's very simple. So, but consider the fact that you don't have time. You don't have time. There is no time. There is no time. if you say you will do it later, what of the things that you are supposed to do later? When will you do them? You will push it to later. When you are pushing stuff to the later time, it means that you are accumulating work. You are accumulating stuffs. You are piling it. Pile. Because when you say you do stuff one thing tomorrow, then the stuff you are supposed to do tomorrow, you will be pushing it to the next day, because you cannot do everything in one day. You have to push it, and you waste time, you waste your life, you waste resources, everything wasted. Waste. Procrastination can only bring about waste, or wastage rather. So procrastination is another time waster. Lack of organization and planning. There is something I used to do before, but I have stopped, and I used to encourage everybody that has a laptop. Always make sure you name your files. As you are downloading them, be naming them. Be placing them inside folder. Because the day that you will need it, the very day that you will need it, you will search for it for 2 hours straight, and you will not see it. And you have wasted time that way. I'm a first and oh my God. Before, back then, so you can know how far it is. I have to say the I used to, if I download anything like this, just downloading, store, just be keeping them. Download, don't worry, I would know where it is. Don't worry, it's not on my laptop, I will know where it is. Download on my desktop, will be filled with stuffs, without folder, without name. Nothing at all, everywhere filled with hundreds and thousands of stuffs. I'm a graphic designer, so I download images a lot. This image, that image, this folder, this file, this, that one, everything. Now when it's time to find the one I used the day before yesterday, and I want to do something, and they're like, oh, they need it now. I'll now start doing ultimate search. Oh yeah, where is it? I will now start opening just imagine you opening 200 to 1,000 files one by one, and before one can load, I know how heavy my maybe PSD file, if you're a graphic designer, you understand, my PSD file is. I know how heavy it is. And that time I was using Windows laptop, but now I use a Mac, and I can see it thank God for that. You can already preview it with the name, but on Windows you will just see PSD. You have to open it and check and confirm. I have to open almost 200 files before you miss the one. And your client is disturbing you, calling you. Oh yeah, now fast now. It's just this small thing you have to change. You just change OR to A and D. That's all. I'm not saying you should. And you are, yes ma'am. You have not seen the file. You are searching. You are doing this. If you cannot organize, you will waste your life. That's as simple as your sermon notes. Write dates. Because the day you will need it, you will flip pages, and you will now, is it not this book? And is that book? And you're not going to open another book. Where did I? Before you will now come and find it hours later, you will now become uninterested. I've wasted your life. Document, save stuffs. For some people, your Google Drive is a mess, total mess. Go and put them into folders, rename the folders, star some that that I don't know, but there was one day I actually discovered this star stuff on Google Drive, and I'm like, wow, so I don't even have to look for this or search. I can just star this most important one, and when I'm done, I can unstar it and star new ones again and all of that. You can star them. Oh, this one I'll be needing it, star it, and there's a place to just find it when you need it. And organization helps. When you can organize and plan, you will actually save life. You will save life. Now, a lot of people complain about the fact that 24 hours is not enough. 24 hours is not enough. Blah blah blah. When you recognize these time wasters, you will actually do well, and your 24 hours will be more than enough. And I actually want to recommend this book by my friend Divine Tender Enitimofe. It's titled 24 Hours is Not Enough. She got a lot of people. Oh, what do I do? How do you do this? Because she does a whole lot. She finished, and her fellow mates will ask her, how are you able to do this and do this and do this and do school and do this and do this and create content and do this and manage your community and still make money? And me, I'm struggling to even just go to school. How are you able to do all of these things in 24 hours and this? And they all complain. So she was moved to write the book. 24 hours is not enough, by Eni Timofey, also known as Divine Tender. You can send a DM to me so that you can reach her or search her on Instagram, Eni Timofey, ENNY, then TIMOFE, or send a DM to me on Instagram or on WhatsApp. My handles are on the flyer of this episode that you're listening to. So yes, we've come to the end of this episode. Catch you in the next one. Thank you.